Hey, what is up, everybody? We are back after almost a month
Yeah,
away. It was a very busy month, but it was very fun. Welcome to the Disney Universe TV Friday Night Live on
on
Saturday.
Saturday.
So, because that's how we roll. But hey, we're here. We got a lot to talk about. Uh, Before we get to that, I am Joey, your host, host of the Disney Universe podcast, co-host, because we got three co-hosts,
Three
and
of
with
us.
me right now is Ryan. What's up, man? How you doing?
It's me. How's it going, everybody?
Are
I
you are
am.
you done quarantining?
I am. I went out for the first time on Thursday. No mask here anymore. You could be like a free human. It was pretty cool. And then went like shopping yesterday. And then I remembered I don't really like people too much, so I went back home.
Awesome. That's great to hear. So this episode on YouTube, we are going to be doing our trip report. A couple weeks behind, but it's okay because we want to talk about Disneyland because we had a blast. It was a really
Sick
fun
trip.
time.
Yes, sir.
We did a Marvel or Avengers Campus recap or review on All Aboard, and then on our regular podcast, episode 93, 94, the recent
Well,
episode that will come
yeah.
out tonight because I it took me a while to edit. Hey, what's
Sorry
up,
about my
Indy?
dog.
That's
Sorry.
Indy.
Of course, he starts barking when we start recording.
Oh, that's how it rolls. But yeah, we kind of talked about just your Disney World part of your long Disney trip. So
Yes.
we figure we're going to do our Disneyland trip report on here. We got a little bit of news. We're not going to break it up too much. We're just going to stuff you guys already announced. So I guess before we get to the trip report, let's get to some of the news. So one of the big things that came out is, well, for us here in California, they announced actually California tickets, 3 days discounted, and for all California residents, which is really cool. There's
Yeah.
a SoCal one, then a regular California resident one, and basically coming up to $84 a day, which is a big discount compared to what the tickets are right now. And so that's exciting because I think that's what's going to be a preview of the APs when they get rolled out. I think the APs will get rolled out around October, and
I
then
think, yeah.
they're going to be on sale for October, but they won't be in effect until the 1st.
Yeah, of January.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving our honeymoon to like a 1 month because we were supposed to go beginning of December, but we're just gonna go like probably mid January. Just because there's just wait for the AP. So we'll miss Christmas, but we'll do Christmas next year.
Well, that's cool, and it makes sense because I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, they're going to sell APs, for the holidays, and they're going to start right away." And I don't think they are because there's people doing the reservation system,
Mm-hmm.
and so people that might have bought a reservation for, we'll just say right now October, they'll be like, "Well, if I paid for a reservation for my family of 4, and now you're selling me annual passes, where's that going to tie in?" So
Yeah,
I can see them selling them. But yeah, but I don't think APs, and I believe I thought about this, and then I was watching the Fresh Baked, and they're talking about it, and kind of talking about the same thing and I've been saying this for months, is I don't think APs will be in effect until the new year, even though if they go on
yeah,
sale for people, so you can get your reservation.
and like Christmas presents for people and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So
So if any
and
of you guys want to, no, just kidding.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's not too much to that. That's just a good indicator that the APs are going to be coming back pretty soon.
Yes.
And we're in the back half of 2021 already, so this is the
Yeah. Wow.
time. Literally on the 2nd is 6 months out of the year. So we're, like I say, we're in the back half, the back 9, and
Yeah.
this is where the year really flies by. So it'll be no time, especially now that everything's opening up. It doesn't
Yeah.
seem so.
And me and Eric are planning October again, just for like a weekend. Just
Yeah.
go like do Knott's because we have our Knott's annual pass that we haven't used yet. So might as well just go use that for a day.
Yeah,
Do
and I will
some
not
scary
be
farm.
going. No, I'm kidding. I just like using knots as a, I don't know. But speaking of October, next bit of news is Disney announced that Halloween time will be returning at Disneyland September 3rd
Yes.
until Halloween, and that is including the Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yes.
So that's awesome. You did the Oogie Boogie Bash, didn't you?
Yeah,
The first year they did?
Yeah, I've done Mickey's like whatever party he's had the past 3 years in a row now.
Yeah.
So it's like I go just because like for mostly for the show to talk about it, but it's kind of expensive for what you get.
Yeah.
It's not like too much. It's a lot of candy. You can like get a backpack full of candy. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be more expensive this year because I know Disney World their prices were like almost double,
Oh wow.
and like it's half of what they used to get. So
That's crazy.
we'll see. Sorry, super dry throat.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, I was talking to a friend of our show, Alex, the Big Smooth, and I think we might try to go because I haven't been since 2010.
Oh wow,
And
yeah, then definitely go check it out.
yeah, and so it's worth it to me. So, and we're talking about not even getting a regular ticket for Disneyland and just getting the Oogie Boogie Bash and going to that. Then we can explore some of the local breweries beforehand
Yeah.
before we go trick or treating.
Because it's
But-
in DCA again, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's a lot better in Disneyland.
Well, I can't argue because
Yeah.
or I can't debate because I've only been in the
Just
Disneyland
like
one.
being in like New Orleans Square, it's like already kind of creepy. Like if you like at night, but with the Dapper Dans like on the water, I think they're
Yeah.
the Dapper. No, they're not
The
the Dapper.
the Gadaver
Yeah.
Dance.
Yeah. On the water, and then just like being near the mansion and stuff, and smoke everywhere. But what was
Well, they'll still
the-
have the decorations at least.
yeah, but yeah, I say do it if you haven't done it in like 11 years.
Yeah. And of course, I'm happy that's at DCA. The fact that I can have adult beverages while I'm getting candy and
Yes,
chasing down Oogie Boogie.
your Jack and Coke,
Yes. Ooh, Halloween edition.
Jack Skellington and Coke. But
Yeah. Speaking of Jack Skellington, they also announced, which I'm kind of actually surprised that they are
Yeah.
doing the overlay.
Yep.
I love the overlay, and it's really cool during the holidays. But being that Disneyland's been closed for so long, I've just the original beloved Haunted Mansion, at least for the whole year until Halloween 2022. So, but I was even good if they did the exterior overlay just for the pumpkins and all that stuff, but still had the regular attraction inside. But I don't know.
You guys already know how I feel about that. I don't need to go into it.
Yeah, back to Frozen Jack and Coke though. But no, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. So no, I'm excited. Tickets, I believe, go on sale Disneyland's birthday, July 17th. So
I think it's the 13th.
all right, well then I was wrong. So
Yeah, it's
July
Tuesday.
13th.
Yeah,
This Tuesday. So
it's Tuesday. Yeah.
get your credit cards ready.
Yeah, I told Ariel.
Nice. And we had a couple other little bit of news, but I forgot. But one thing we also had was one thing that has been really cool about Avengers Campus is we got the heroes and villains up by the Quinjet on the Avengers building. I don't know if that's considered. I think that's just called the Avengers building right now. I'm not sure what it is, but
Headquarters or something.
yeah, probably Avengers headquarters, HQ or something.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Maybe I just made it up.
So they have the characters there, but then Loki has been down at people level, and it's been really cool because when we were there, a little not spoiler for our trip report, but we got there on a Tuesday, and only episode 1 of Loki was out by that time, and so he was in his TVA. I forget what it's called, but
TVA.
yeah, TVA. Prison outfit, his little jumpsuit, and he was all cuffed up, and they had the agents behind him. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. The next day was the day the second episode was released, when they actually gave him regular clothes. So he was literally from Tuesday to Wednesday, he was dressed in his variant windbreaker necktie, his little agent outfit. So that was really cool. And just recently, after the new episode came out, which was amazing, episode 5, with so many Lokis popping up, they have him dressed up as President Loki now. So
it's pretty cool.
Spoiler alert, I wonder if he has his hand, because he got bit off by Crocodile Loki.
Whoa.
Spoiler alert.
That ruins the whole show.
Disney fans have already seen it. So they have him. So that's pretty cool that they're changing up characters like that. And being that we got Black Widow, which I didn't mention before, but we're going to give a little semi-spoilery review of Black Widow since we've both seen it. She's dressed in her Snow White, what some people are calling outfit. So
Snow White.
little jumpsuit. So that's pretty cool. And there's a picture of it. We should have shared it, but oh well. But it's on a Disney Parks blog, and it's pretty cool because the Black Widow, her hair is short normally, and this one is like longer and braided. And I said her awesome white outfit. So, but I think that is it for really any news. We kind of did it real quick and not really playing too much out. Oh, one more thing. We did get 3 over the last week and a half. We did get 3, in my opinion, awesome trailers. One from Disney, one from Marvel, and one from Star Wars. And normally we would get one trailer, so we would show it. And I felt like, I don't want to show all 3 of them because, we still got a little. We'd like to keep this at a certain time limit still, but
Yeah.
but I'm just going to bring it up. If you haven't seen it, check it out on our socials or just look on YouTube. But the first one came out 5 days ago was the Star Wars Visions kind of teaser trailer from Anime Expo. And the reason why it was released on Anime Expo is this was a Star Wars anime show coming out. And we found out it's coming out this September, which makes me super happy because that's just a few months away. I'm not fully versed in anime, but there is a lot of anime that I enjoy, and I think this looks awesome. And if you haven't seen the trailer, check it out. It's more of a behind the scenes trailer, but I was kind of worried it's going to be the stories we know just done in anime style, but it seems like these are actual original short stories that are inspired by Star Wars to some of the greatest anime studios and artists. And I think it looks awesome. Have you got a chance to see the trailer at all, or?
Yeah, I'm not an anime guy, so
But you're a Star Wars guy, so
yeah, I watched the trailer, but I'll just listen to you talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to break it up. There's like 9 stories, but it looks really awesome. I think you should check it out, and you too, not just Ryan, but if you're watching this video, you haven't seen it, check it out. And then we also got a brand new Marvel's What If trailer, which the show What If comes out August 11th, and it looks awesome. I cannot wait. If you're not familiar with the What If series, it's an animated show that's coming out, and it's based off kind of like these Marvel one-shots called What If, and it just takes all different Marvel heroes and stories and kind of twists them around. So like one of the ones they keep showing is what if Peggy Carter became Captain America or Captain Britain? And she's actually voiced by Haley Atwell, who is Peggy Carter. And then it has so Steve Rogers never takes the super soldier serum, so he's still little skinny Steve Rogers. But since Howard Stark is in the movie in the first Avenger, and he builds him a suit, pretty much an Iron Man suit, because he's so weak and stuff. So
interesting. Yeah, the pops
cool.
look really cool. Have you seen all the Funkos?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, they dropped a ton of Funkos. So those look pretty cool.
Yeah, and one of the other stories that they were really highlighting, this one I'm looking forward to. I think I brought it up before, but it's Prince T'Challa as a young guy, a young kid. He gets picked up by Yondu instead of Peter Quill. So he's Star-Lord instead of
so weird.
Quill. Yeah, and you see his relationship with Yondu, and this is actually Chadwick Boseman's last role as Black Panther or as T'Challa. He did the voice. Yeah, and Michael Rooker also returns to be Yondu. So, but the animation looks awesome. It looks very Spider-Verse-y, into the Spider-Verse style, which is still Marvel, even though it's Sony. So, I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
That sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. Have you seen this trailer?
I think I've seen clips on Instagram. So, yes, but I also don't remember 100%. But I'm pretty sure I have.
Well, check it out. And then the last one we just got was Disney's upcoming animated feature Encanto. Looks like it's kind of like a South American magic kingdom kind of thing. So there's not too much to the trailer, but it looks cool. The animation looks beautiful. music by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So, yeah, I think it looks really cool.
I haven't seen that one.
Surprise!
2 to 3 is pretty good.
Well, 3 out of 3, right? Yeah, right.
I've seen the other trailers.
Oh, okay. But cool. So those are coming out all real soon. I believe Encanto comes out this fall also. And speaking of pops, have you seen the new Loki pops that were released?
Yeah, those look pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're pretty much all the Lokis that came out this past episode, including the alligator.
Yeah.
Loki.
Ariel wants the alligator pop.
Yeah, I think he's the most popular Loki right now.
Yeah, yep, for sure. She said she wants him as a stuffy, which I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I can imagine people. He's the new Baby Yoda, the alligator Loki.
Baby Yoda, baby Yoda. Sorry.
Nice. You guys got free singing. It didn't cost anything.
Nope.
So I don't know.
But you can head over to patreon.com.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So yeah, if you want to join our Patreon, thanks for reminding me.
No worries.
I'm trying to bring up a banner. We don't even have a banner for it yet, so never mind. But you can check it out at go ahead.
Patreon.com/Disney. Sorry, I'm just doing the all aboard one.
So it's patreon.com/DU crew.
DU crew.
To join our crew. And I even forgot to do our little ticker. So it says happy Friday or Saturday, everybody.
Yeah.
And we will have the Patreon on here. So we couldn't do this podcast or YouTube stream without you guys. So
yes, sir. And thank you for our lunch.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So and yeah, so shout out to Mike, Jennifer, Superfan Sasquatch, and our new patron, Discord Apparel, which you are wearing one of their shirts right now. So
in honor of we're trying. In honor of the notorious Conor McGregor's fight tonight, threw on the notorious poo, where I'm trying to get this is confusing. There we go. Yeah. Notorious poo. So a little UFC Disney BIG collab today. Pretty excited.
I'm surprised you're not drinking any Popper 12 whiskey.
I went to go buy some, and at the store, and the cashier's like, "Don't buy this." I was like, "Oh," she's like, "It's a gimmick. It's not good at all."
She's not bad.
Have you
I'm a whiskey guy. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not bad.
Maybe if he wins, I'll go buy a bottle. But we bought some Pink Whitney instead. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
But hey, let's get to our. Oh no, we're going to do the Black Widow, I guess.
Yeah, just a quick little spadoop.
Okay, so I want to just start with you. What were your initial thoughts of this movie? What did you think? Were you looking forward to it before you saw it?
Not really. I thought it was gonna be a big hoorah, like women power movie. Not that I hate that. Just like Marvel does it kind of tacky. Like in Endgame, where they're like, "Oh,
don't lie, you hate women power, female power."
I hate all women.
At the Punster on
Instagram. But like, just Marvel just doesn't do a very good job of it. So I thought the whole movie was going to be like that. But I liked it. I thought it was pretty funny. Like I probably won't watch it again, but like I enjoyed my time in the theater. I didn't hate sitting there. So, yeah, it was good. I like the introduction of her sister. I'm forgetting her name.
Yeah.
What's the sister's name in the movie? Milena? No.
Something like that. I'm pulling up IMDb right now because we are totally not prepared.
Also, this will have spoilers.
Semi spoilers, but yes.
Semi-spoilers. But I like how in the end credit scene they set it up for the new Hawkeye show.
Oh yeah. Well, that and the Dark Avengers.
I don't know what that is.
It's the pretty much like anti-Avengers in a way. They're little because if you kind of going back to Falcon and Winter Soldier, it ends with what's her name? Julie Louis-Dreyfus' character.
Is that the chick that was in the end credit scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what she did in the Falcon.
But basically, she kind of bad. But you didn't like the show?
The Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was terrible.
Oh my gosh. I might need a new co-host. I'm kidding. The guy that hates everything Disney doesn't. No, I'm kidding. Real quick, her sister was Yelena.
Yelena. I was close.
Yeah. So, Yeah, Julie Louis-Dreyfus's character, Val. She put together, like, she brought back John Walker, the fake Captain America, and it basically made him U.S. agent. And so then they show at the end credit, spoiler alert, like you said, um, she's hired Yelena for assassin jobs, but then like you said, it shows a picture of this is the real person that killed your sister, and it was dun 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 Hawkeye. So yeah, she might tie into the Hawkeye show, and I also think that it's kind of building towards the Dark Avengers too, which could be possible, could be pretty cool. Who knows? But I really liked the movie. The action was great. I love the main family of characters. So not just Natasha and her sister Elena, but Rachel Weisz's character. She was Melena. So basically, the mom, and then David Harbour from Stranger Things as Alexei, the Red Guardian.
I want a hot toy of Red Guardian.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
I don't think we'll ever get one, but I want one.
Who knows? But he was great, and I loved it when Yelena was like called him the Crimson Dynamo or something like that.
Yeah,
but her character was a highlight of the movie. Yelena, she had some of the funnier, blonde. The sister. Yeah. She had some of the better comedic moments, like the whole part, like making fun of
posing.
That
was funny,
and just her side comments and stuff. So I'm glad we're going to see more of her.
Yeah, sure. That's what I was gonna say. I'm glad that she's going to be a part of the MCU moving forward.
I like seeing all the widows because we've heard about them in the past and the Red Room and stuff. But the only thing I didn't like about this movie, and it's not the movie itself, but it was the timing of it. And it's like we know, if you've seen it in game, spoiler alert, she dies in it.
What?
Natasha, she sacrifices herself. Her and Hawkeye, Clint, are fighting to sacrifice themselves for everybody.
Yeah.
So, and she wins it. And so even though there was like a threat in this movie, I never felt like, well, we know she's going to survive. We know nothing's going to happen to her. So there's really
like the mom I thought one of the family members would die, like the other three.
Yeah, I thought at least Lexi or the mom, Melena, but that didn't happen, and they got away before Thunderbolt Ross came back and got them. But no, overall, I thought it was a really fun movie. It was great to see in the theater. So
it's nice to be back in the theater.
Yeah, and so yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I just didn't like the timing of when it was released. It was about 4 years, and besides COVID, it was supposed to come out last year, but I still think it's probably 4 years too late.
Yeah, I don't know why they just didn't put it out between Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah, I that's a great point, and I don't know that.
Yeah,
that's like one of the few things I would kind of question from like Feige and the MCU folks, but it's like, all right, why'd you give this? Well, it's originally 2 years after Endgame, but it wound up coming out 3 years or 2. I don't know, but
too late.
But, yeah, exactly. But overall, great movie, and I'm kind of wondering now if we're going to get a Endgame special edition of the portal scene when all the sorcerer supremes are coming out and all the warriors from Wakanda. Now, is there going to be a portal that opens up and we got all the Black Widows?
Oh yeah,
all the widows lined up.
Yeah, that they could have totally done that too.
Exactly, and that would have been cool. It'd been like, oh, they're back, even with a Taskmaster, because they took her.
Yeah.
Oh, spoiler alert: Taskmaster was the daughter that was controlled by the mean guy.
Marvel has a real tough time with villains.
It's because they got villains that are so out there, but they've proven that they work. Like Thanos, like Loki, originally Loki, and even Ultron and Hela from Thor. I thought she's what, but yeah, anything other than like then they got these other villains that are like, meh, you're not a big threat. You're
like everyone's gonna survive this movie because the little Russian man that sits in a box plays video. It's like,
But overall, like, enjoyed the movie. It was fun. It was a fun ride, and I will watch it again because I like watching movies over and over again. But the next one up is Shang-Chi. and the 10 Rings. And I'm excited for that one because I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I probably won't watch that. It doesn't look interesting at all to me. Yeah.
Welcome to the Ryan Pun Hate Everything Disney Puts Out podcast.
Hey,
And
I like Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, I guess we'll go to Disneyland then. Let's do this. So, we went to Disneyland on June 15th and 16th, the day the mask mandate was lifted, and it was weird because you could tell everybody was like, is this okay? Can we do this? Am I doing this? Can we do this? And because we were there Monday night before at Downtown Disney, and it's fully masked and social distancing, and so it was literally a tale of 2 days. But
yeah,
let's just keep it all happy and stuff. And
yeah, I mean, this was like one of my best Disney trips. So
yeah, and I went live. We were in the very front of the line on the harbor side. No, not the harbor side. We were at the Downtown Disney Paradise Pier Disneyland Hotel side, and we were the first ones there.
Yeah.
And we were like, are we supposed to be there? And even the lady was like, oh, if you guys want to take an Uber to that, everybody's over there. We're like, but we can enter here? Yeah. Oh, we'll stay here.
Yeah,
so,
dude, because the videos from the harbor side were insane. Like,
yeah,
down the block, wrapped around.
And it was so bad that, I mean, this kind of not getting on too big of a tangent, but kind of showing how our media is. They were posting that Disneyland opens to full capacity on the 15th, but they had pictures of the harbor side before the security gates are open.
Yeah.
And, we're like, oh my God. And, we get in, it was crowded. It was a June day at Disneyland, rope drop. And it only felt really crowded for like 2 hours once everybody kind of spread out, right?
Yeah, because like we did just like Indy, Pirates, Mansion, Splash, and I feel like that's like a lot of people's move, like just that straight down the left.
Yeah, and even that, real quick. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, but even with that, the people headed straight to Galaxy's Edge, going left too.
Yeah.
Because many people haven't been there yet, or Rise of the Resistance. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, it wasn't busy at all. Besides that first 2 hours.
Yeah, because we first thing we got on was Indy, and just ripped right through Indy. I mean, there was a lot of people in front of us, but I mean, it was still early enough where by the time we got in the ride vehicle, it was still seatbelted together because it was that first vehicle's ride.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So that was awesome. And of course, we were like, oh man, a little bit of the animatronics weren't working, but it's still an awesome ride. I love it.
Yeah.
We'll spoil a little bit of the podcast, but way better than the dinosaur attraction in Florida, right? same maze and same track and everything, just so much better.
So disappointed because I love dinosaurs. Like as a kid growing up, I was like the dinosaur kid, and I was just like, wow, this is so boring. Like, let's just stop and tell us a history about this dinosaur when we're running from asteroids.
Yeah.
Like, how about we go? So
yeah. So we did that. We got straight on to Pirates, which was Pirates is that moment. It's like, I mean, rewinding, and we got a lot to talk about, but rewinding a little bit. I went live walking through the tunnel and stuff, and you're like, stay away from me. I'm emotional, so, but I mean, before we get to the attraction, just your initial just feeling of being back in Disneyland.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, it was good.
I mean, how long was it for you?
It's our December trip. So,
2.5, a year and a half.
Yeah. And that's like the longest. Well, like I've gone, I know some people only go like every 2 years, so it's probably not a huge deal, but I used to do every 2 years, but now it's like multiple times a year. So
cool. So,
now that I have access to adult money.
Yeah. And it was great because I was a little bit behind you. Your fiance jumped on the stream. I'm like, your man's running away from me.
Yeah, no, I had my own little moment there. So
yeah, that's okay. We all get that. But anyways, even through that and Indy, to me, it always feels like I get that Chewy we're home feeling when you ride Pirates early, because it's just like everybody talks about the water smell, but the smell in the morning of the water once you get into the building is just like
yeah.
You don't hear the plates clanking from Blue Bayou because it's not open yet. So it's just the swamp,
Yeah.
the
And
banjo.
the banjo. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
nothing
We
like
should go
Pirates in
back.
the Morning. Yeah, you know what? I think so. I
We should-
agree. I think we should.
Yeah.
Then we tried to go on Mansion, but it was closed for
Oh
that
yeah,
time.
that's right. So we did Splash, which
So
was
we
a
did
bad
Splash.
idea.
And you know what? If you get wet on Splash, especially if you're two fluffy guys with a
Yeah.
couple fluffy people behind you. I'll let you tell the story. I have it on video. I might post it. I don't know. We'll see. But tell us about our Splash experience. It was hilarious.
So yeah, Joey and I got 1 and 2, and I was 1. Joey was 2, and this was the wettest I've ever been on that ride. Usually, I'm like in the back and I get a little splashed and like, oh, ha ha ha. No, the drop with the bear's butt, like it's the first drop. Second drop. I held my camera above my head, so I didn't get it wet. The water went over my head. All my camera's drenched into Joey's mouth behind
Yeah,
me.
because I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. So that's how much water, or that's how wet we got. It went over my head, and that's never happened. Like I was just drenched head to toe. Like after the ride, we stripped down, we laid our
Not
clothes
really.
out.
We just took our shoes off.
Shoes. I took my like Hawaiian shirt off, and like we like wringed our socks out, and yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah, and I mean we got pretty soaked on the first drop. Then the second drop, yeah, I had water pooling between my legs on the seat for like a while.
Yeah,
and then we're like, oh man, we're going to get hammered on the final drop, but it wasn't bad.
No,
that one was actually the weakest.
Yeah,
not that, and it's funny. Maybe I will post a video or parts of it. We'll see.
Yeah, that was a rough one for sure.
Yeah, classic. But it was funny because we get in and it's only like 15, 20 minutes. Then we leave and it's already instantly like 55 because it was hot that day.
Yeah.
And so it got hot and it was hot early. So our feet dried up pretty quick. Our socks dried up pretty quick. Shoes were pretty damp most of the day because
mine dried up, which was nice.
Okay, well mine didn't, but that was come on Under Armour, make drier, quick dry shoes. Yeah. But it was still fun though. It was a blast. Then we make our way to Galaxy's Edge to get some Ronto wrap.
Mm-hmm.
That was delicious.
We were gonna go ride Rise, but it broke down.
Oh, that's right. Because we had an early boarding, which we were 4 for 4 on all the boarding, and we got them all early. So
yeah,
key to that, and I'm this is my hack. If you're with a group and somebody has a smartwatch, Apple Watch, I got a Samsung Watch, Galaxy. Every time I've used the second hand, because those are direct exact time, I have not got less. And this is with Ryan. This is by myself in Florida. This is with Udi last year before the park closed. Since I was using the second hand on my smartwatch, I don't think I got anything past a 60 or 70 boarding group. And we got as early as 40. I got 60 in Florida.
Well, did we get 14 for something?
I think it might have been the Web Slingers, the one we passed up.
Oh yeah.
So smartwatch, key to getting a decent boarding pass, because I found out this other hack from Skywalking Through Neverland, that if you get an early enough boarding pass to Rise of the Resistance, say that's where you start, and if you board by the time before noon, you can try for the noon Web Slinger. And it worked both times. Well, one time there was a mistake because we were literally on Rise of the Resistance as the time was expiring. But we got a little Disney magic to get the Web Slinger. So,
well, yeah, because it broke down and then there was like a glitch in the system and it like still said we had boarding groups even though like we had already ridden it. So I just went to City Hall and just said, hey, like anything you can do. I tried to get Spider-Man, but it says we're still doing Rise, which we're clearly not. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, refresh. Okay, there are your Spider-Man boarding groups. So Joey was like, hey, you want to go ride Spider-Man?
We were expecting to do it the next day. So so it worked out. But yeah, we did Galaxy's Edge and we finally rode Rise. So I wanted to have a little video that I took playing, but it wasn't working. It might be working, but this was your first ride on Rise. And I was happy to get your reaction.
Yeah,
But
that was.
let us hear it, man. What did you think? I know we didn't really get to experience the queue much because we were the first ones on after it broke off. So we were
Yeah.
or broke down. So we just like zoomed through the queue. But what did you think? I'll start it, especially starting the room with like BB-8 and Ray and
Yeah, that just the hologram was like insane. Yeah, like it was like he didn't need no the 3D glasses. Sorry, I can't breathe. I'm just so excited. Yeah, no 3D glasses, just like an actual hologram in front of you. It was crazy. The BB-8 animatronic was cool. It's just like a regular droid, kind of like in Star Tours, but still really cool. Yeah, that first room was just dope by itself.
Mm-hmm. So I know this is like the big consensus, but do you like? Okay, but before I get to this part, I guess then we go to the next scene. They open the doors, and then you're zooming past Poe's X-wing and into the shuttle. Then you board the shuttle, and they have that little, take off, and then X-wings pop up, then a little battle, then the tractor beam, then
Yeah,
the gates doors open, and now you're in a Star Destroyer.
that was dope.
I mean, what?
It's so big. It was like I was so surprised how like tall it was, because I was not expecting that at all. I thought it would be cool, but I didn't. I thought it'd be a lot smaller. Like in videos, it looks smaller.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't do justice. Like I said, videos, photos does not do that attraction justice.
Yeah,
and kind of going, you'll hear this. It'll be a little repeated, but same thing with Avengers Campus, in my opinion. But so then we get out of the Star Destroyer, go down the hallway, get in the queue with the first orders, the other line. So do you feel like this is still part of the queue, or the attraction has started? The ride has begun.
a little bit of both. I think if you like walk down the hall and there wasn't another line, it would be all attraction. But then you wait in another line, and then you go step in the little like colors. So I say it's a little bit of both. It's definitely like part of the attraction, but it's also got line to it.
Yeah, because I always say the attraction starts when you're in the briefing room. Even though you're standing, you're not on a vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like once the experience starts, I think that's when the ride starts, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
no, that's fair too. But
Yeah.
I just find it a little bit of both.
But we had a little minor glitch again.
Oh yeah, that broke down.
But but the interrogation room. I mean, we kind of go back to that same hologram style, but I think that it's a screen. Sorry to ruin the magic, but when you see Hux, you see Kylo and the stormtroopers. Even though it's a projection, the way the angle is, it still makes it look really real, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then then
it looks real.
And the door opens. Hey, we're the Resistance. Here, join. We get on the attraction, and then it's not going.
Yeah, I think it was the girl's first day. She said.
Oh, I think she was joking. I think she was in character.
Okay.
Because they moved us. They're like, oh, sorry, we didn't rescue you guys. We'll take you to another room, and where another team will rescue you. So they're staying, and I was joking around. I'm like, hey, thanks for trying to rescue us. And I think she got this. This was a total Star Tours line, but she's like, I'm sorry, it's my first day with the Resistance. So I think she was just trying to stay in character.
I took it literally.
Which I thought was awesome. I love it when they stay in character, especially something embarrassing and like that. But we get in, and the attraction, of course, is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the combination of video effects and animatronics and projections and everything. I mean,
it's a perfect ride.
Yeah, and I just want to know, like, as we're going through the ride, what were you thinking? Because I was actually surprised you were taking pictures as much as you were, because I thought you were just gonna be like,
well, I was taking pictures but not looking, so I had a lot of just blurry pictures. I just like, okay, if I get this picture, I get it. I was like, snap, 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 but like I wasn't looking through the lens too much. It was amazing. It was like, it's the best ride of, like, it's not my favorite ride, but it's the best ride I've like ever been on.
Yeah, that's fair to say, because I know a lot of people always ask, oh, when you kind of talk to other podcasts, other Disney fans, what's your favorite ride? Well, this, but nothing can really top Rise right now.
Yeah,
it's definitely the pinnacle. But Yeah, and you were in
100%.
tears at the end.
No, I was not.
Yeah, I
I
got
had
it on video.
a duck spit in my face.
Yeah,
A,
right.
a Disney duck. Yeah, no, it was the ride. The ride's crazy. If you're a Star Wars fan, you have ridden it. You're gonna love it. You're in Star Wars. You're inside of it.
You are literally in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Very cool. Then also, what else did we do? We didn't do Smuggler's Run.
No.
We just hung out. We hung out a little bit at Galaxy's Edge, but
Ate some food. Went to docks.
Yes, we did. Contemplating. They didn't have the dark saber, so I didn't plan on getting it.
I got my Ray lightsaber. I don't know. I think it's a really cool lightsaber, the one with their staff. So
I thought you got it in Florida.
Oh yeah, I did get it in Florida. Never mind.
So Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, it's same but different.
Yeah. One thing, I didn't get it at Galaxy's Edge, but I got it later on the trip. I finally got my holocron. Here it is right here.
I need to get one of those.
And because I have all the Jedi Kyber crystals. So I'm sure most people have seen this already. So I'm going to put in the white crystal, which is Ahsoka usually. And whatever color crystal you put in is the color of the holocron.
I left the Jedi path to find my own way, and for a long time I felt lost. Then through compassion and helping others, I found my true purpose and direction.
So if you build a lightsaber and whatever crystal you has it'll have a special or certain character.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you don't know what you get until you get a holocron.
May the Force be with you.
So I think it's cool. So I was playing with it with all my other crystals.
When I was young, I was reckless. Being a fugitive
so now
taught me patience.
It really makes me want to get
to wait.
Make a Sith lightsaber. So find out, get
you have to
like it. So that was one of the big things I got. I'm doing a little show and tell before we talk about other stuff, but I got my Mandalorian tiki mug. So
yeah, that was a good purchase.
It says Mandalore Outer Rim.
Bum, bum.
Very cool. Got my Uga's Cantina Coasters pass holder shirt. So I can't really see it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the back's got a big logo on it.
Yeah, it's basically the coasters that you get at Oga's.
Yeah,
goes good with my Giants gear, so that's one of the reasons why I got it. So
yeah, Mariners one.
Oh yeah, but that'll be Nemo. They'll do a Mariners Nemo because you love Nemo and the Mariners.
Oh, the ride? Yeah, I love the ride. It's so good. I wish I could ride it every day.
But between the 2 days, we pretty much did everything we wanted to do. I'm going to kind of talk about Disneyland's, even though I'm not going to go day to day. I'm just gonna. But what didn't we do? That
Guardians.
Yeah, but that's a DCA.
Oh yeah, from Disneyland. We rode the train. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did everything.
No Matterhorn because it was closed.
Yeah, that's closed.
We saw, which at the time,
did we do Space Mountain?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
That was our longest wait, and it was only like 40 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we did everything.
At full capacity.
Yes, full capacity.
Because we literally went right through Star Tours. Walked all the way. We did Roger Rabbit. At the time, we saw
we didn't do Peter Pan.
We didn't do Peter Pan. That's right. We did do Snow White though. This with the new attraction. This was really cool. I got a little video playing as we, as we're talking about it. But so this is a classic attraction, and I know a lot of these attractions need, in my opinion, I'm good with them remodeling them or re-theming them, as long as they keep them. So a couple years ago, they did a really good refurb to Alice in Wonderland. They kept the heart of the ride, all the old animatronics, but they plussed. I know a lot of people don't like that term sometimes, but they plussed the areas that they needed to, and to me, it looks great. And so when they were going to do this with Snow White, I was like, yeah, I'm totally for it. And I know, like at the time, you were kind of like, meh. I liked it scary. I liked it this.
Yeah, I'm a horror guy, so
And even when they released the video, the teaser, earlier in the spring, I know you're really kind of like, oh no, they're gonna screw it up and
yeah.
everything. But after writing it, I mean, what did you think? What were your thoughts?
I liked it. I still wish they kept some of the forest. But that's okay. The diamonds are pretty cool too. They make for good pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you took some great pictures too. You're going to show them off as we're talking here too. But no, I like the that they mostly kept most of the heart of the ride. Some of the most iconic scenes, like this one coming up, and this was even plussed up about 10 years ago with a projection mapping. So it's not like anything really new. I know they added a few more digital effects, coming up here.
Yeah,
then
right
even,
there.
Then more with the beakers, that one there. Then I love this transformation scene. This is super awesome.
I like how they have like actual smoke now.
Yeah.
It wasn't there before, right?
I don't think so. But then
Smashed.
then the kiss scene, and this is the cool one where they had the projection of the hag up top. So that's still normal than the kiss, but they totally updated this, and I just thought it was really cool. They did a great job keeping, like I said, the spirit, the heart of the attraction.
And those are animatronics behind, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. So very cool. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm hoping they do this with more. I
know Peter Pan's gonna get a redo because
it should be. No, it's they got
find it offensive.
People find everything offensive, but they got the better version, in my opinion, in Florida,
which I did not do.
Yeah, so I see them kind of doing that thing. I don't see them removing Mr. Toad, but that one definitely needs a revamp like this, and Pinocchio does too. I know they changed Peter Pan a little bit a couple years ago, not too much. So I would like to see them update Pinocchio or Mr. Toad.
What are they doing Pinocchio though? Pinocchio's so good.
No, I mean they would add more like some of the visuals.
I guess so.
Maybe like when he turns into a real boy, he looks like more of a real boy.
Yeah,
they could do some really cool blue fairy effects and maybe more animation in the background of like Pleasure Island.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
So, I mean, I said nothing huge, just a couple little things. And of course, what was your favorite part of just being back at Disneyland?
Just being back at Disneyland. It's just, I guess food. Food's always good.
Yeah. Favorite place we ate this time for you?
Oh.
At Disneyland, not DCA.
Okay. What do we eat at Disneyland? Do we have
We had Plaza. We had Ronto Wraps.
Probably. Oh, Tide? Can I give those two a tie?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do any like sit down meals.
No, that's Plaza.
But like with a waiter.
The guy that tries to tip the cash register girl at In-N-Out.
Okay, she was getting so much crap from everyone at the restaurant. I felt bad.
But I mean, Plaza is still a sit-down restaurant, I think, because you sit down and you eat. It kind of takes you out of it having the to-go style.
They just got rid of those yesterday. I think.
Nice.
Yeah, you get like a big brown paper bag, and like okay,
yeah, and a to-go.
Yeah, in a to-go container. Oh, yeah, that was a little interesting.
All right. Well, maybe let's go to DCA. So,
okay.
So, was your favorite part? Anything with the first? I don't know. What was the first thing we did? We pretty much.
The first thing we did was Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was go to Avengers Campus. So, yeah, we literally, because if you have the boarding group, Avengers Campus is weird. If you haven't been yet, they have the standby line, and just to get in, And so first thing during the day, that line gets pretty long, and it passes past the entrance of Cars Land almost to the bridge of Paradise Pier.
Yeah,
But
but you go there
by
quickly.
yeah, but then
If you
that's just
don't
to
wait
get
in
into
it.
land. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have a boarding pass for web slingers, you can walk right in. But that standby line goes away pretty much after 2:30, and you can just walk right in after that. At night, you can walk right in. So definitely, if you're willing to wait a little bit, it's worth it. Just go later. But
Yeah.
we got to Ventures Campus, and pretty much like right before the little Spider-Man show starts, where he's jumping around boxes and tumbling and stuff, and so we decided to watch that, and I thought it was cool. The only I know we have pros and cons of this, but they're totally different from each other. And my little con about this is just a little cartwheels and rolling around boxes, and I think that's kind of silly. But everything else, him climbing up the wall is cool. Then just the interaction was cool. Then I do think that the animatronic swinging Spider-Man is still a cool thing. So
I got a picture of it if you want.
yeah, so I want to bring up because you took a lot of good pictures throughout the trip here. So
Here's where there is it full screen for you? I can't see it.
yeah, it's mostly full screen.
Okay, so that's the swinging Spider-Man, and that's when he's coming down. I think when he's coming down looks the coolest.
Yeah, because I saw a recent video today from Sean at Walt's apartment. Shout out, what up, Sean? He was there, and they had him crawling down the wall, which I thought looked goofy before, but no, I liked it. I like him swinging down because it looks more natural.
Yeah. Sorry, I only got. I have more, but in this folder for the live show, I just have the two.
Oh, sure.
Um,
Yeah, you got a ton of photos.
yeah.
Then we get on Web Slingers, and yeah, we'll do a quick little run through. So, what did you think, sir? I know what you think, but
So like I've written like Toy Story Mania, and that's super cool. And then it was like the same thing, but with your hands.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
The technology of it was actually pretty cool. How quick the real-time action was.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was just about to ask a question, but I think it's a dumb question because you've said it, I believe, on All Aboard or somewhere else that you're okay not writing this again. But I was actually going to ask, would you pay extra for one of the little level up? So
Nope. No. Whatever. And this like wouldn't. Yeah, it's okay. It's like it coming from Rise and doing this, and they couldn't even add one animatronic, just like even at the end saying like waving by or something. It's really disappointing. It's just a copy and paste Toy Story, but you use your hands instead of machine.
Yeah,
that's it. And the Spider-Man overlay. So if that sounds good, cool to you, like that's awesome. Go have fun. But it feels like Disney wet the bed with this one.
wet the bed. That's funny. I would have to slightly agree with you because you have the same ride in the same park twice.
Yep.
And Toy Story Midway Mania is an awesome ride, and this is still a lot of fun. Just a different theme, but and like you said, overall it is the same attraction. And I mean, I could see it if it was at a, if it was at a different park, but being that it's literally at the same,
like even if Toy Story was in Disneyland and say it was like a 2-hour wait every day, and this was just another way for people to like ride that ride because it was in such high demand, I'd understand, but it's not.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree. Like I said, and even though like I thought it was really fun, but yeah, and kind of going back when I said we were 4 for 4 on the boarding passes, DCA was our second day, and we got a very early boarding for this, and we pretty much decided that like, well, let's drop it so we could try to get Rise of the Resistance again. So,
yeah,
and didn't really
if
feel
people
bad
are
about
dropping the ride that just came out 2 weeks ago, like that's a problem.
Yeah. So, but we got on We did pretty much every other ride. Oh, well, we'll stay in Avengers Campus, but the thing we mostly did here was eat.
Oh yeah, we sure
And
did, buddy.
the eating was good. So you got the desserts. Then
Yeah,
let me share a little bit. So
the cosmic orb and the pineapple churro swirl mobile thing. So
yeah, the orb was really good. I like that a lot.
yeah,
And
I
it's
thought it was
funny.
gonna be hot, so it like threw me off a lot. It was
Oh
ice
yeah.
cold.
And the funny thing about the churro is you're like, what is that? Is that lime? And I was like, I don't know. And I was eating it, and we were live. We were live on our Insta story on this, and so I'm like, it kind of tastes like green apple or like a candy apple. We're like, oh, okay. Then a friend of the family, Carissa, commented it on the live. She's like, no, it's pineapple. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I did not taste pineapple at all.
Nope, it does not taste like pineapple.
Yeah, but that was good. The orb was good.
Yeah.
Then we did eat. We got the chicken, the giant, the chicken
Pim's
sandwich.
giant chicken mini bun sandwich.
Yeah, so it was a big old chicken breast on slider buns and coleslaw, and we shared that. We shared the giant pretzel and the chocolate smash chocolate bar.
Joey's
Which
new
was
favorite.
My new favorite. That is so delicious.
I think that's a nighttime treat.
Yeah, it's definitely not in the middle of the day in the
Nope.
beaming sun.
We messed that one up.
But I really enjoyed the chicken. You kind of liked it. I mean, it wasn't like special or nothing, but
yeah, I'm not a big fan of slaw. There was slaw in it. Apparently, there's a new chicken sandwich, like a giant one at Knott's, that's like 10 times better than this one. So might have to go try that next time.
yeah. I definitely want to try the panini because I saw people eating it and it looked really good.
Yeah,
and we didn't get the $100 one, but as far as I know, that thing's been selling out every day.
Yeah,
or almost every day. So
we'll see when it passes once everyone's been to Avengers Campus and the.
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of it's the bloggers and people sharing, but
I know a lot of people, gram, bro.
But I know people were saying like, oh, I don't know, it's you can't have a whole family eat a panini or something. I was like, well, it's pretty much the same thing as them eating a pizza. I mean, you share the pizza, you say this is what we're eating. If you don't want it, then you're not eating, kind of thing,
I guess so.
But so I'm looking forward to that. I forget the name, but the green soda from Hulk,
yeah,
it was really good.
Would have been a lot better with ice.
Yeah, it would have.
Some jerk took all the ice.
Stupid jerk. It's probably one of those.
He had like one of the. He had one of these, and he just filled like 3 of them up with ice, and there was no ice left in the machines.
Jeez. But later on the next day, I did get my beer flight because I was going for the molecular meltdown. So here's what the beer flight comes in: the Pim little shrunken Stein glasses, then a ruler. And you kind of mentioned, I haven't looked it up yet, but you told me that everything on this ruler or the cups go actually do symbolize something.
Yeah,
and I haven't looked it up yet, so I will do that. It's kind of cool because it has a little property of Pim. So
not bad souvenir with your drink.
Yes, except bad timing because I was going to ride because we split up on the second day towards the end, and you stayed at Disneyland, and I went to DCA so I could take some nighttime video and pictures of Avengers Campus, which is beautiful. Just like the rest of Disneyland, that area at night is awesome. And but I didn't have my backpack; I just had my camera, and that was it. Then I got that because I was going to get another drink. I mentioned this on the other shows, but I was going to get the molecular meltdown, which was an imperial stout with a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream and marshmallows. But that mobile order was done for the day, and the standby line was super long. So I went to the other bar place, which is kind of cool because it's like this is where most of the beers are, and some of they look like cocktails, but they're beer concoctions. So that like there's the ones that have like chunks of boba in beer, and that's not me. I like my regular beer. So but on the flight, one of them was the stout that they used for that molecular meltdown, and that was the best beer on the flight in my opinion. So but being that I didn't have a bag and it was almost time to close, that cost me my ride on Guardians, which was only like 5 or 10 minutes at the time.
Yeah,
So,
the line for Guardians was weird. It was like either 5 minutes or an hour, like no in
yeah,
between.
because we passed it up because it was like an hour or even a little bit longer than an hour. So then we went for a 20-minute ride on a credit coaster, and you looked at the app and it dropped down to like 15 minutes
Yeah,
by the
it was
time we got
strange.
to you. So,
Yeah,
so we didn't ride it, but it was my own fault. But I got a souvenir for it, so I knew it was going to cost me that. But yeah, God, we did a credit
yeah.
coaster.
We didn't do Grizzly River Run because of our Slash experience.
Got some good pictures though.
Yeah, I could
Uh,
show some pictures
Oh yeah,
around.
yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting about that. So
Here, should I start from the beginning of my pictures?
yeah, why not?
Okay,
And
this is a
you can
pirate.
tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, so I took a lot of pictures. I'll be posting them on my the.disneyland.kid Instagram page if you guys are interested in checking out my photography. So it's a couple pictures from pirates. Yeah, pirates. I think this is a Disney World picture, but it's the same. So it's the stormtrooper. I like how they posed. They came up and like posed for me and stuff, and like did a bunch of different poses, which was nice.
Yeah,
There's
the
yeah,
the
stormtrooper.
stormtroopers do look pretty awesome.
This is
Yep.
us first morning. We're sitting there.
In the very front.
Yes.
And you were highlighted in the Beyond. What was the YouTube page? I'm sorry, the Beyond Adventure.
Best Life and Beyond.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So this is our splash. I'm glad I got some good pictures out of it. For how wet we got.
Yeah.
And I got some pictures from Rise. I was trying to like show how big it is, but it's kind of hard. It's so hard to do in photography.
Is it? And this is your correct site page for Instagram, right?
So I can't see our live.
Oh, sorry. Hey.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So got Kylo. We got this one on Big Thunder. Thought that was pretty cool.
It looks like a postcard.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm actually just gonna possibly do prints too. So if anyone's interested in buying some prints for home, this one's kind of blurry now that I see it nice and big. But
we should. Oh, just thought of now. We should offer some prints to some of our DU crew.
Oh yeah, if they're interested. Spider-Man flying through the air. We already showed these ones. So this is the pretzel that we're talking about. Just like look at Joey's hand compared to the pretzel.
Hey, look at my shirt. That is a one of our Neverland Trading shirts.
Yeah.
If you'd like to get one, check it out at neverlandtrading.com. You can use code DVERSE, DVERSE.
Yes. Yeah, then we did Incredicoaster. Got this picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you. Just Disneyland. Little Mickey Mouse action going on.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Some Cars Land. As you can see at the top, my lens was extremely dirty, and I forgot my cleaning kit. So that's dust. Super happy about that.
Oh, you're in the desert.
Yeah. Little splash. Those people got hit by the geysers pretty hard. Little Main Street fire truck.
Oh yeah, Bob Gurr's fire truck.
Yeah. Little Splash Mountain at sunset.
Nice.
One more splash. Yeah, I took about 700 pictures on the trip. So
now 700 just Disneyland, right?
700 Disneyland, Disney World. So like a mix.
And you took some really cool ones too, of like, and it's hard to get them, but like Snow White in the dark ride inside the Haunted Mansion, like the ghosts are literally glowing. So,
thank you.
Yes, but yeah, definitely he'll check them out at and if you don't follow yet, but here's his handle on Instagram, the .Disneyland.kid.
Yes, the other one was taken. So,
right on.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean, that was a great time, man. I mean,
we literally did everything.
Yeah.
Besides Guardians and Matterhorn, but Matterhorn we couldn't control, and Guardians was a dumb like wait time. So,
and I think maybe like on a future show, I might try to. We were talking about it on the recent show that'll be out later on today, about the expanding on Adventures Campus, but we'll do that in the future because I actually got an idea for it. But I think that's it for the show.
That's it.
Yeah. So if you've been, let us know, and we'll be back next week. And thanks for interacting and paying attention to us. So see you guys later.
Toodles.